Thundering straight from the pages of NZV8 Magazine. Did you know that a top fuel dragster will reach over 480 kilometres per hour from a standing start before I've even finished this sentence? This is NZV8TV. Brought to you by Smiths Group, suppliers of leading automotive brands. And GT Radials, superior performance at an affordable price. This week we take a look at one of the more unusual cars circulating in production muscle cars. How do you muscle your way onto the cover of NZV8 Magazine? We'll find out. Really want to enjoy your V8 car? Well, join a car club. A modern day Mustang channeling the spirit of Shelby's past. And one very quick VK Commodore leading the pack in northern muscle cars. In recent shows of NZV8TV, we've taken a really good look at the rise of classic muscle car racing in New Zealand. Well, last weekend we went to Pukekohe to check out the final round of the production muscle cars and check out the Mustangs, Camaros, Commodores, and one of the more unusual cars, an AMC Javelin.
It's an AMC Javelin, made as an AMX replica for Trans Am in America, a copy of a Donahue and a Penske car. Just something different to get on the track for people to see. Yeah, well, the earlier model didn't have the big bulbous guards that this one has, and I think that's where they're at with Trans Am racing. They need to get the bigger feet underneath it and get it to stick on the track and clean up those Fords and Chevys and those Mopars. And they did that, you know. Scanning through the old trade and exchange and, oh, there's something different. And just went and had a look at it and thought I could make silk purse out of a sow's ear and went from there, something different on the track. It's a 401 AMC engine, standard factory block and factory heads, and all other mods are open in this class. So standard suspension with standard brakes. You're not allowed race brakes. So it's single pot, front and rear, and they're only small on the front. It's hard work and you're on the edge. We had 2 or 3 years of hair pulling, frustration, but with oiling issues and head gaskets and all sorts, but we seem to have cracked it now, and it's starting to go pretty good, and well, today will prove it, you know. 500 plus, but it's hard, still hard work to hold the old jalopy. It ain't got the flash suspension that a modern car's got, it hasn't got the flash brakes, but it's just such a fun to wrestle with the big old girl, you know. This year's been a real good year. Missed one meeting, and with a lot of mods in between, we've actually pulled it off, and it was down to the wire today. There was 1 point between first, second and third, and I've just sort of cracked it, and I think I've won only by about 5-6 points, but that's a win, and I'll take it, you know. To me, that's my baby, and I've had a ball in it, you know, and even today was just a icing on the cake. Racing with this production muscle car has got to be the best group of cars and guys that I've raced with ever, and everyone's just down to earth, out there for fun. A win is a bonus, and end of the day, we're only racing for a bottle of wine and a plastic cup, you know. Let's go and have fun and yeehaw, and afterwards we're having a big barbie, so yeah, it's all fun and social, it's great.
Let's go check out the new issue cover car.
It's a 1969 Camaro SSRS, 540 big block with a Tremec TKO 600 transmission. Aluminium heads from AFR with Edelbrock air gap manifold, normally aspirated, 640 horsepower and 620 foot-pounds of torque at the rear end. The vehicle is actually an SSRS, which came out with different packaging options as far as tail lights, the reverse lamps on the rear cowl versus in the tail lights themselves. Plus there's different options as far as the upholstery, the front headlights, the fold-away headlights that a lot of the SS and RS have had. But it sets them apart from the other traditional SSs, so there's not too many of them around. The Phantom Green is the original colour with the off-white hockey stick, which is standard for the SS and SSRSs. Spent a bit of time getting the billet accessories, the tail lights, the front Parker lamps, the marker lamps on the side, the 540 badges, and actually the bonnet hinges are all billet aluminium handmade. The Camaro is the epitome of all muscle cars. The American muscle car is it, and I've always wanted to have one, so that was a choice.
And more on the new edition of NZV8 Magazine later in the show. Cool car, dude. Keep polishing. Have you got a V8 powered car? Well, don't leave it sitting in the shed. Get out there and enjoy it and share it with people. Join a car club. New Zealand's spoilt for choice with car clubs that cater for all brands, makes, styles. And they're a great way of getting out there and enjoying your car with like-minded people for show and shine, cruise, track days and even competition. Well, we caught up with one such club, the Yankee Haulers from Waikato, when they recently hired Mary Drag Strip for a fun day out with their cool cars.
Came in from the States about 6 years ago. We haven't done a lot to it except it's just had a motor transplant. 383 Chev powered, built by Mark Gemmell in Hamilton. It's been in the car about 3 weeks, just before beach hop, 500 horsepower. And best time to date is 13.1, 109 miles an hour. Oh, we do all sorts. We drag our ass around the track. We have club runs where we just all get together, all these cars here. Yeah, there's probably about 20 of us that normally run together, a group of 20. Go to the beach, yeah, drag days, anywhere we just take our cars to be seen. My daughter's here today, she's driving a little Mazda, she's done a 17-second. I've got another daughter whose husband-to-be's got had a Ford Coupe, so we're all into cars, yep. Another son-in-law here today with a Ford Falcon, so yep, we're all into it. And if you're not into cars, you're probably best not to be in this family. We're all car crazy, yep.
So are we, Diane. It's great to see you out there enjoying your car. Nice burnout, by the way.
Hi, I'm Diane and I'm the first woman to be on NZV8 TV.